Episode 08 of 1001 Stories of Relationship. After the disowning, Mike checked his wristwatch again, his thumb hovering over the glass as if time might slow under his touch. The plane was nearing his parents' hometown. It was the holiday season, and for the first time in 8 years, he was returning home, returning to the man who had once sworn he was no longer his son, his father, Mr. Benson. The memory of their last meeting surfaced uninvited. What had begun as a heated argument had spiraled quickly, words sharpening into weapons. In the heat of his fury, Mr. Benson had declared, again and again, that he was disowning Mike. Mrs. Benson and their younger daughter, Anita, had pleaded through tears, begging him to stop, to take the words back. He refused. He repeated the sentences as though they were law. He no longer had a son named Mike. Something in Mike broke. Then I disown you as my father. He shot back. You are the worst. The words struck like a match to fuel. Enraged, Mr. Benson grabbed him and began pushing him toward the door. Leave my house now, Mr. Benson shouted. I never want to see you again. Mrs. Benson and Anita cried openly, clinging to one another, begging for peace. Then a knock interrupted the chaos. Uncle James, Mrs. Benson's cousin, stood frozen at the doorway, stunned by the scene before him. What is happening here, in-law? He asked quietly. I want this boy out of my house, Mr. Benson snapped. Now, forever. No explanation followed, only the same declaration. I disown him. With effort, Uncle James restrained Mike and urged him to leave before the damage became irreversible. Mike walked out without looking back. That was the last time he crossed the threshold of his family home. For 8 years, Mike lived with his friend Alex. He spoke often with his mother and daughter, but never with his father. Relatives tried to intervene, but pride stood firm on both sides. Then came the phone calls. One night, Mike missed several. By morning, he saw they were from Mrs. Benson and Anita. When he finally returned the call, his mother's voice trembled with relief. It's your father, she said. He collapsed last night. He's in the hospital. He's stable now. Mike acknowledged the news, asking only about her and Anita. After a pause, Mrs. Benson asked gently why he hadn't asked more. Whatever concerns that man is not my business, Mike replied. Mrs. Benson broke down. He is still your father, she cried. He misses you. When he woke up, the first thing he asked was whether we had told you. He wants to see you, but he's afraid. Mike resisted. The past felt heavy, unresolved. But his mother persisted, reminding him that time was no longer generous. At last, after a long silence, he said softly, I forgive him. The next day, Mrs. Benson called again, this time with excitement in her voice. Mr. Benson was already preparing for Mike's return. That night, Alex spoke to him quietly. Give peace a chance, he said. You talk about your father with regret more than you realize. You're lucky you still have one. I lost mine as a baby. You don't get another. Those words stayed. Soon after, Mike packed a small bag and boarded a flight home. When the plane landed, his phone rang. His mother said they were already at the airport, expecting only her and Anita. Mike gave directions. Then he heard his name. Mike! Anita ran toward him, and he caught her in a tight embrace. Then another voice, older, familiar, unsteady, called out. His heart skipped. Mr. Benson stood beside Uncle James and Mrs. Benson. For a moment, no one spoke. Welcome home, Mike, his father finally said. Pain sat plainly in the man's eyes. Uncle James hugged Mike, and they drove home in near silence. The house had not changed. After dinner, his favorite meal, prepared with care, Mr. Benson asked Mike to walk with him. Outside, beneath the quiet night, he spoke. I am sorry, my son, he said. I let anger rule me. I said things I should never have said. I was controlling. I did not listen. I failed to respect that you were already a man with your own thoughts and convictions. He stopped and turned to face Mike. I asked you to accept me as your father. You are my son. I take back every hurtful word I spoke. Mike swallowed. I forgive you, Dad, he said. I accept you. I never stopped respecting you, and I don't have another father. Mr. Benson broke down. They embraced, holding on longer than words could justify. From the window, Mrs. Benson, Anita, and Uncle James watched as father and son walked back together, laughing softly. Mr. Benson's arm rested across Mike's shoulders. At last, peace had found its way home. Enjoy the episodes of 1001 Stories of Relationship at 1001storiesofrelationship.wordpress.com.